Hey guys, this is Julian from the Binary Lab. Unfortunately, just now I got interrupted by food delivery, which came like 10 minutes sooner than expected, so I had to restart this YouTube live. But I just wanted to update you that we're one step closer to finding that high returns, low risk, holy grail in binary bot. So yesterday I was doing a YouTube live. I was kind of like dejected at that time. I was doing that YouTube live where I was inline skating with my daughter, and basically at that time, I was vlogging about how I had a very tiring, demoralizing week because everything I tried wasn't working, or rather it was working for a while and then it wasn't working. And then last night, okay, I'm not sure about you, and I don't want to impose my religious beliefs on you, but uh, at the same time I want to let you guys know that prayer does work. So whatever you pray to, whatever is that higher power that you believe in, I want to share with you that prayer does work. So I had a coin toss concept that I was talking about in the last YouTube live, uh, and in that coin toss concept, basically, I was thinking, okay, like the 50 hits, 50 tails concept, and what if we do a simulation based on this concept? So I decided to change the coding. I stripped off all the indicators, and I made it. Um, yes, that's right. God helps those who help themselves. So I scrapped off all the RSI, all the WMA, and all the Bollinger Bands and all that stuff, and I just made it up down strategy, and the results was not bad. However, um, at the time I was playing with a digital option that had 280% payout, and the win rate was about 30%, which means that not bad, but there is still the off chance because although the I run it non-stop, the win rate is there. It's about the same, non-variable. But what if we are in that span of time that's still within that 70% that are losing, and we can get the consecutive loss that results in a stop out. Okay, I've actually gotten very good results with that test, and stop out only happened about like 2 out of 5 runs, and I take equal stop loss, equal take profit. But the most interesting thing that I want to share with you today, right, is that because I want to find something that there's no stop out, and I'm kind of like excited to share with you that this might just be possible. What happened? This is the most interesting experience that I had. Um, oh wow, look at this. Right now, it tells me profit level reached. Okay, so I set it to run for a $250 profit, and I want to show you. Look at this. Look at this. Yes, this is a virtual account, but because we obviously have to do a lot of testing and just to make sure that everything is working properly before we actually run it on live, and that's the only responsible thing to do. And this is the only time, okay, that I've had such consistent results, equal win loss. Okay, and how did this? Okay, I want to show you in different stages how that came to be the case. Okay, so I show you in different stages. This was earlier. Look at the win loss. Okay, and then before that, look at the win loss. This was a different. This is a different one. The one I told you, 280% payout. Uh, this is the same one. Okay, look at the win loss. Okay, so um, how did I how did I find this out? This was the most interesting thing. Last night I was so frustrated. I took my frustrations to God in prayer, and I said, God, I've been trying to figure out a way that can help people to make consistent gains without stop out, that they can run with a peace of mind and not have to worry. And the whole reason, because it's like I tell you very honestly, I am a very passive and very lazy person by nature, but I am motivated by making money online, making passive income, and that is why when I feel that the the holy grail is so close by. This week I've been spending a lot of time per day and sleeping later than usual because I feel that it's so close. So um, like the last few days, around yesterday, I felt kind of dejected. Well, it's like so close yet so far, but this is the most interesting thing. I said I took it to God in prayer, and I was like, God, I'm really frustrated. I've been trying simulations out, works for 4 days. On the fifth day, it doesn't work. I change the setting, works for 2 days, and then a third day it doesn't work. Uh, you know, how can I even pass this to people to use? So I, by accident, found this. Okay, I was talking about the coin toss, right? I was talking about the coin toss, and what I found out is that the coin toss was not a real coin toss. When I did the coin toss the way I thought it was, which was like up down up down up down up down, by the algo, the win rate was only about 30+%. And then after I changed the okay, there was a program error. It was not doing both direction. For whatever reason, it was just doing one direction. Just one direction. But because we're trading on ticks, so it's okay. Okay, let me show you what I mean. Let me just restart this bot over here. I'm gonna, okay, it's kind of hanging. I have too many things running right now. I hope I can, I hope it doesn't stall so I can save my results and analyze it. Oh dear. Oh dear, I hope it's not hung. Oh dear. Ah, gosh. Yeah, I think it's frozen. Bloody hell. I have something else. This other one. This one's still running. Okay, this is the 30% one, a different simulation. But you know what? Let me bring the chart up. I want to show you. Okay, and I show you why this works. Okay, let me just bring that chart up. Okay, the reason why this works, we're not trading on a minute, we're trading on ticks. And it's bound to go up and down. So, if we just do single direction, because of the oscillation that happens anyway, there is the true possibility of a success. And this was an accidental discovery. I prayed to God, and within 90 minutes of that time, I accidentally had this solution. Because I was just letting it to run, suddenly the program played up. What do you call that? Divine intervention? It was I don't know how, I cannot explain how this happened. Um, it was I set it on a up down up down up down, but the strangest thing happened. Program error. The boss script that I made was error. It was going in single direction. How do you explain that? And then when it went single direction, I saw, oh my god, this is a real 50% win. It is not 35% win. It's not 30% win, because technically speaking, we do up down up down. Then I realized that, hey, that is not, we're actually jeopardizing ourselves. If we want to equal the chance of it being up and down, because oscillate, it goes up and down, hits and tails, right? So this is the true 50% accuracy. So with that, I've been running tests with moderate martingale, and then now we just need a tweak on the martingale, and it's good to go. Okay, because no matter how the broker are gonna game the system, okay, it's okay. While synthetic indices on binary.com may be synthetic for real. Why I say for real? And I can tell you that because if it's not synthetic, why would even be getting losses, right? That means it's synthetic. It's truly synthetic. But the indices is rigged in such a way that it will stop hunt the various strategies out there. This is what I believe to be true. After doing continuous testing for over a week, I believe that the indices is created in such a way to fuck up every kind of system, every money management out there. And what is the final solution is the most simplest strategy to rely on what is going to happen anyway. Oscillation. Coin toss 50-50. As long as we can get the 50% win rate, tweak the martingale, we are going to win. So that is what I accidentally found, and the result is really good right now. So the next step for now is to run the test in all the worst times that I previously found. And the worst times that I previously found is like all the lunch times, um, all the... Oh, good. I managed to stop this, and now I can save my statement and I can restart it. Awesome. Ooh, cool. Okay. Um, I'm gonna restart this, and here we go. So I just restart, this again. Okay, and okay, we're gonna change the direction here. I'm gonna code the direction change to be automatic. Now, because we have a SMA cross, so I'm just gonna put it on a single direction. Okay, and yeah, so I'm running this simulation again. I'm going to be running it in all the worst times of the day. So the worst times I found: Asian lunch, London lunch, New York lunch, um, like the between the New York, the late New York and the New Zealand Open. These are all the worst times. I'm going to be running it all these times, which has previously caused the high Marnico levels. And if that works, we have a winning system. So yeah, I'm super excited. And Sunday was a very bad day last week. So I'm very excited to see how it runs tomorrow. I'll give you guys an update. Uh, and for those of you, uh, 7 is not bad. 7 is not bad at all. You know what's bad? 15. 7 is nothing. Okay, 7 martingale is nothing. Uh, I've had my tests go up to even like 20 and 22 on my previous ones, and this is nothing. The way you need to do this, thanks for sharing that, Latif, is a big account, a big enough account. Um, so the ways that I do this is I play with, I I yeah, I'm in Thailand, so maybe that's why. I play with the what do you call that? The payout rate, and I play with the the option the I mean sorry the option type gives me a payout rate, and then I also experimented a lot. And this, I told you, like mentioned earlier in this video, the single direction. Oh my god, it works. It's a true 50%. And if you put in a little bit of moving average cross, like a 2 SMA cross, and just take the direction, then you can get a better than 50% rate. So it's really amazing. And like I mentioned, I'm going to test it in all the worst timings that I previously identified. And theoretically, because we're just going on ticks, we're not going on any kind of advanced indicator thing, and oscillation always happens. So this should last. I will update you guys accordingly. Um, as of now, I know a lot of people are interested, a lot of people messaging my page, a lot of people emailing me, but just hold off for a moment until I can get this to work consistently enough. I want to have a system that you can open to run and feel at ease when you're doing other stuff and check back, that you don't have to get surprised that something nasty happens. Okay, I want to create that kind of perfect system that you can literally just set and forget, so that you don't have to have stress. You don't have to live in uncertainty. You don't have to be distracted half the time when you're doing something else, that, oh, is my account hitting a stop loss or making a profit? So um, that's why all these kind of stress tests is so important. I would love to run it for until a full week, because none of my tests have previously lasted more than 4 days. 4 days was the longest, and if this can survive 7 days, we have a winner right here. So stay tuned for my updates, and um, I will also let you know what is the minimum account size that this can run consistently. Bye for now. Oh, one last thing. This, I want to acknowledge God one more time, because this solution only came because I prayed, and for whatever reason, 90 minutes later, I had a program error, and the program was not acting the way I wanted to, and I actually found a solution to this problem that I was trying to solve for a very long time. Bye for now.